Here's Curry for the record. It's good! There it is! Stephen Curry, the all-time three-point king of the NBA.
I have told y'all on many occasions that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter that God has ever created.
Stephen Curry has taken shooting and the art form of it and moving without the ball to a different level.
But when it comes down to Steph, hey, look, he may not come when you want him, but he's always on time.
There's a serious calmness about him, which is extremely deadly.
Stephen Curry, a name synonymous with revolutionizing the game of basketball. A four-time NBA champion, two-time MVP, and the greatest shooter the game has ever seen.
The guy has completely revolutionized the game.
When it's all said and done and Steph's career is over with, then I think he'll go down as the best shooter in league history.
But despite his countless accolades, there was one achievement missing from his resume: an Olympic gold medal. Despite his long NBA career, Curry had never participated in the Olympics, repeatedly having to sacrifice the summer opportunity due to both injuries and the physical toll of deep postseason runs. It was a small price to pay for nearly a decade of NBA dominance. But in 2024, the stars aligned for Curry to finally don the red, white, and blue.
The stars had to align, obviously. Like, there's been 2 years, maybe not just the 1 year in 2016 where I wasn't physically right to go play.
And he was determined to add the final piece missing from his legacy.
The opportunity for Team USA to kind of reassert yourselves as dominant in the world and all that type of stuff. So definitely want to be there. Definitely want to be on the team.
Will it be different playing with Steph?
I know what Steph likes the ball. I know his game.
What does being in the Olympics for the first time mean to you?
It means everything. That's why I was so excited and honored to have the opportunity to do it. Having a first, it gets you, you feel like a kid again, and get the jitters before the first practice, and I'm sure I'll have it before the first game, and having the full Olympic experience. So it means the world.
I'm happy to be a part of, the men's senior national team once again. Being in Paris and being alongside, some greats, some of the greats that we've ever seen in Steph Curry, Kevin Durant.
Joining Team USA also meant teaming up with LeBron James, a rivalry turned partnership, as two of the greatest players of their generation would finally share the court on the world's biggest stage. Team USA's journey began with an intense training camp. With a roster full of superstars, the challenge was building the chemistry needed to compete at the highest level.
Chasing the gold, got a great team, Coach Kerr at the helm. It's going to be a fun ride for sure.
It's really about executing together, finding good shots, and from one night to the next, we're gonna have different guys making shots, feeling comfortable, and we can ride any one of those guys on any given night.
Curry's leadership and unselfish play became crucial as the team worked to transform its individual talent into a united force.
This collection of guys that we have, everybody bring their egos, everybody bring their competitive spirit, but it's all about winning. Nobody's going to care about how many points you averaged in the Olympic Games. It's a matter of did your team win or not. I'm excited to be a part of it, and I'm excited for the challenge ahead.
In the lead up to the Olympics, Team USA faced a series of tough exhibition games.
Here we go, United States and Canada. How about this? Canadians up 11-1. Nice ball fake. Steph.
For Curry, these games were more than just preparation. They were a unique opportunity to play alongside the most talented roster of his career.
Here's LeBron. Look at that. You saw that coming.
It's a test and it's a challenge to try to figure out, like Coach said, there's the chemistry, there's the flow and the rhythm, especially on offense, because there's a temptation to defer, there's a temptation to overthink every possession, because everybody can make a play, and when you have an advantage, you just try to keep the game as simple as possible.
Game by game, Curry and Team USA continued to find their rhythm on the floor, building chemistry and setting the stage for what was sure to be a historic Olympic campaign.
To try to continue to assert the dominance of Team USA basketball on the Olympic stage, it's everything you'd want. I'm just excited to just be in the moment, be in the present, and enjoy every minute of it.
With the world watching, Stephen Curry and Team USA began their quest for gold in Paris.
As long as all 12 of us are on that podium on August 10th and we are holding gold medals, I think everybody will say it was an experience that was well worth it.
The United States embarks on a journey for a potential 5th straight gold medal.
Facing a stacked field of competition, the most talented in the game's history, the journey would be anything but easy. But the US national team would demonstrate early on why they were seen as the favorites of the competition. In his first Olympic action, Curry would struggle at times to get his shot going. However, his leadership and playmaking ability would be on full display during the games. Everyone knew that Team USA would need Stephen at full strength to complete their mission, and it would be the semi-final matchup with Serbia where Wardell Stephen Curry would show the world he had arrived.
Clock winding down, Curry. Oh. Curry, who doesn't even need to look.
In the semi-final matchup, Curry delivered one of the greatest performances in FIBA basketball history, scoring 36 points with 9 threes to help secure a place for Team USA in the gold medal game.
We dug deep in, down 15 that late in the game. I think we were down with 15 with like 11 seconds to go in the third. We talked about each game, somebody have to step up. It might be your night, and he came and had the best night out of anybody the whole tournament. So incredible to watch him knock down shots to keep us afloat.
It didn't surprise me at all that Steph had the game that he did. He always comes up big when he's needed the most. But it was the competitive spirit of the whole group that really stood out to me.
My one and only time to play in the Olympics and experience the stage, so that was part of my sense of relief and joy. 04 didn't make it to the gold medal game and get a gold medal. My one, opportunity here. So.
The battle against France was one that the US squad knew would be a difficult challenge.
A lot of people took a sigh of relief, like, we got past Serbia and Nikola Jokic. It's easy selling now. Just watching France, that arena, brother, that arena is going to sound...
But with a team motivated to finish their quest, they would put together one last legendary performance, cementing themselves as one of the greatest FIBA teams ever assembled.
What's a medal?
Although Team USA played well throughout the game, France wouldn't go away quietly, fighting back to make it a tight game down the stretch. On a team full of all-time greats, someone would have to step up to put the game away. A perfect job for the greatest shooter to ever live. In a shooting display that left the world in awe, Curry had once again risen to the occasion when his team needed him most. Through every challenge, every struggle on the court, his resolve had never wavered. And when the final buzzer sounded, Team USA stood atop the podium, once again champions of the world.
Stephen Curry. Do not rely on him to run your team.
He was about 5'6".
Looks like a little kid.
150 pounds soaking wet. That was when I first really understood I'm different.
For Stephen Curry, the Olympic gold medal around his neck represented more than just another achievement. This was his one and only opportunity to perform on the world stage, doing it alongside former teammates and rivals who had defined his career. Together, they had won what many consider the most difficult gold medal in FIBA history.
I just think it's one of those moments that we could put up there at the very top with some of those iconic over the past couple of generations.
And Curry had once again proven what makes him one of the greatest to ever step on the hardwood.
The way he performed to secure the win, to get the gold medal, that's top 5 moments of all time in my eyes.
From revolutionizing basketball to helping Team USA to Olympic glory, Curry's legacy within the game is undeniable.
For someone like Steph, who this is the only thing missing from his resume, to have that moment, I believe it goes at the top of the list of his greatest moments, and I believe it is the most memorable sequence I've seen in basketball in my 50 years watching the sport.
A legend that will forever be etched in the history of the sport.
People could argue on another day what position he will go down as. I still have him as the greatest point guard ever.
And now, Stephen Curry has achieved the final missing accolade for his historic career, and will forever be known as an Olympic gold medalist.